for this tutorial, I'm going to be using my size 4mm hook as always, my scissors and my yarn. So I noticed that I don't really say the name of the yarns that I use, and that's because most of the yarns are either leftover yarns or donated yarns, so most of the time I hardly remember the name of the brand. So yeah, let's just get started with the tutorial. So I have a total of 70 chains. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one single crochet in the first 12 stitches. So chain 1, going to the first stitch with one single crochet, going to the next stitch with one single crochet, so you have 12 single crochet. So 3, so I have a total of 12 single crochet. This is going to be the waistband of the skirt. So the amount of single crochet you do determines the length you want for your waistband. If you want the waistband to be shorter, you can do fewer few chains. You can just put one single crochet in fewer chains, and if you want your waistband to be longer, you can do more than 12 single crochet. It depends on you, but this is the length I want for my waistband, so I have 12 single crochets. Now for the rest of the stitches, I'm going to work with double crochet. So yarn over and go into the next stitch, and then put through 2, yarn over and put through 2, and just continue with one double crochet in the next 58 stitches. Now I've come to the end of the row. I'm going to chain 1, turn over and put one double crochet in the first 58 stitches. You're just going to continue with one double crochet till you get to where you have your single crochet stitches. So I've come to the end of the double crochet stitches. I did one double crochet in the first 58 stitches. Now I'm going to put one single crochet in the last 12 stitches. So like I said, the single crochet area is going to be the waistband, and then the double crochet is going to be the body of the skirt. I'm done with the second row. For the third row, I'm going to be doing something different. So I'm going to chain 1, put one single crochet in the first 12 stitches because this is the waistband. So I have one single crochet in the first 12 stitches. Now from here I'm going to be putting one single crochet in the back loop of each stitch. So in the next 58 stitches, go into the back loop of each stitch with one single crochet. So we're just going to be alternating between double crochet and single crochet in the back loop. Sorry, we'll just be alternating between 2 rows of double crochet and 4 rows of single crochet in the back loop. 4 rows or 2 rows, I don't know yet, but I think, yeah, 4 rows of single crochet in the back loop. Okay, so I've come to the end of the row. I'm going to chain 1, turn over, and continue with 1 single crochet in the back loop in the first 58 stitches. So just do this in the first 58 stitches till you have 12 stitches left, and then you're going to work on your waistband. So I just finished putting 1 single crochet in the first 58 stitches. Now in the last 12 stitches, going into each stitch with 1 single crochet. So for the waistband, you're not going to be working with the back loop. You're going directly into each stitch with 1 single crochet. Chain 1. For the 5th and the 6th row, you're going to repeat the same thing. So go into the waistband, the first 12 stitches with 1 single crochet. Now put 1 single crochet in the back loop of each stitch. So you're going to do this back and forth. So for the 5th row and the 6th row, you're going to be putting 1 single crochet in the back loop of each stitch. Now I've come to the end of the 6th row. For the 7th row, I'm going to chain 1, turn over, put 1 single crochet in the first 12 stitches. Now you're going to put 1 double crochet in each stitch in the next 58 stitches. So like I said, you're going to be alternating between 2 rows of double crochet and 4 rows of single crochet in the back loop of each stitch. So you're just going to continue with this till you have the length you want for the front panel. So you're going to repeat the same thing for the back panel. The amount of rows you have for the front panel is the same amount of rows you have for the back panel. So just continue working back and forth till the waistband is stretching enough to pass your hips. So if the waistband is stretching enough to pass your hips, then you can stop. And when I mean that if the waistband is stretching enough to pass your hips, I mean when you join the 2 panels together and it passes your hips without having to force it, then that's okay. But I'll let you know how many rows I did when I get the amount of rows I want for the skirt. So I'm done with both panels and I did a total. So I'm done with both panels and I did a total of 54 rows, alternating between double crochet and the single crochet in the back loop. So for the front panel, I did 54 rows, and for the back panel, I did 54 rows. So as you can see, I already joined one part of the panels together. So I'm going to join the other side of the panel, or rather the panels. So I'm just going to join the 2 sides together with a single crochet, or you can use your yarn needle depending on which one you prefer to use. Now I'm done joining the two panels together. I'm going to work on the hem of the skirt. So for that, you're going to attach your yarn at one end of the skirt. Now what you're going to do is you're going to make the amount of chains you want for the hem depending on how long you want it to be. So I'm going to make a chain of 12. So now I have my chain of 12, chain 1, going to each stitch with 1 half double crochet, so now I've come to the end of the row. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch into the next stitch and then slip stitch into the next stitch to start a new row. Turn over, yarn over, and going to each stitch with 1 half double crochet. So yarn over and going to the next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over and going to the next stitch, yarn over and pull through all 3. So you can skip the hem parts depending on how you want the skirt to be, but I just like the idea of having the hem on my skirt. So chain 1, turn over, going to each stitch with 1 half double crochet. Now we've gotten to the end of the row. Slip stitch into the next stitch to close up the round, and then slip stitch into the next stitch to start a new round. Turn over, also, so if you want like the hem to really be tighter than the hips area, you can work with single crochet instead of half double crochet. But I'm working with half double crochet just to give myself a little bit of allowance, and so that it's not going to be too tight around the lower part of the skirt. Chain 1, put 1 half double crochet in each stitch. So I'm just going to continue with this till I'm done going around the whole stitches, or rather I'm done putting the hem around the lower part of the skirt. So I'm going to show you guys this part one last time. So once you come to this end, you're going to slip stitch into the next stitch to close up the round, and then slip stitch into the next stitch to start a new round. So you're going to be slip stitching twice. Once the first one is to close up the stitch, sorry, to finish up the round, and then the second slip stitch is to start a new round. Now turn over and continue with one half double crochet in each stitch. So just continue with this till you're done, and I'll show you guys what to do next. So now I'm done with the skirt, and this is what it looks like. So you can make it longer or shorter, it depends on you, but this is what the skirt looks like. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial.